Okay, good morning. This is Mr. Miedema. This is the start of the fourth quarter. Like I posted on Google Classroom, what I'm going to do is every Tuesday and Thursday, I'm going to post these videos of me doing some of the IXL problems. Typically, the video is going to be anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes long. You'll actually see me work through the problems. And then I will assign the IXL for you to try. Each IXL has a different goal or SMART score. So if you actually take a look over here, I just logged on. I'm on S1. We're going to take a look at area and perimeter. We're going to do this entire unit here. So there's my S1 is my perimeter. Okay, and another thing that you have to notice is your SMART score. The SMART score over here, it's out of 100. For this particular assignment, what is the perimeter? I want the SMART score to be a 90 or better. And when I post the assignment, I'll make sure that I put that in the notes. Your SMART score has to be a 90 or better. Okay, so let's just recall what the perimeter is. The perimeter is the distance around a shape. The way to find the perimeter of any kind of quadrilateral is just to add up all of the sides. So in this case, it says, what is the perimeter of this square? Now, we need to add up all of the sides, but they only gave us the measurement of one side. Well, this is where you have to use your knowledge of what a square is. A square is a quadrilateral, meaning that it has four sides, and all of the sides are the same. So this side's 6, this side's 6, and this side is also 6, plus the original 6. To find the perimeter of a square, you take all four sides and add them together. Another way that you could have done the problem for a square is to say, well, because all of the sides are the same, there's four sides and they're all 6, so 4 times 6 gives 24. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and clear out the text and submit my answer. When you submit your answer, you'll actually notice that your SMART score will increase if you get the answer correct. Okay, the next one. What is the perimeter of this parallelogram? Okay, so for the parallelogram, one of the sides is 16 and one of the sides is 17. Opposite sides of a parallelogram are congruent. So if this side up here is 16, then that means that down here is also 16. And if this one here is 17, that means across from it is also 17. To find the perimeter, add up all of your sides. 16 plus 16 plus 17 plus 17. You could use a calculator for this. 14, 20, 26, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You get 66 millimeters. And again, notice the SMART score. When you get the questions right, it jumps up. It doesn't always jump up by 10 points. If you get problems wrong, your SMART score will actually go down. Okay, the next one says, what is the perimeter of this rectangle? Well, a rectangle is very similar to a parallelogram in that opposite sides are congruent. So if this piece is 1, then across from it is also 1. If the top is 9, then the bottom is 9. To find the perimeter of a rectangle, add up all four sides. 1, 1, 9, 9, When we add these all together, you get 20. And again, the units are centimeters, which we could abbreviate as cm. However, when you enter your answer, they already labeled centimeters, so they're just looking for the number. So this one here was 20. Again, you notice that my SMART score is up to a 28. Okay, decimals are fine. You should have access to some kind of calculator at home, so decimals shouldn't scare us. We still know that a parallelogram, opposite sides are congruent. So opposite 31.7 is also down here, and opposite 26.4 is also that side right there. So now we have our four sides added together, 26.4, another 26.4, 31.7, 31.7. Go ahead and use your calculator to do these problems. What I don't want you to do is try to do it all in your head and then get one number wrong, and then your score will actually go down. That's what some people got really frustrated with iExcel, because when you get it wrong, it's not like your score just stays the same. It actually goes down. I got 116.2. Go ahead and clear and submit 116.2. Okay, this one here, it says, what is the perimeter? And it's a triangle, and they gave us all three sides. So if they give you all the sides and they ask you to find perimeter, well, then you just need to go ahead and add up all three sides. Again, using a calculator, 36.5 plus 21.9 plus 29.2. I get 87.6. And that's feet. But just remember that when you put your answer, just put the numerical answer. 87.6. They already have the units feet there. 87.6. 87.6. We're going to go ahead and submit that. Okay, the next one, what is the perimeter? Once again, they already have all four sides written down for us. We got 6.9. Just be careful when you're adding, make sure that decimal is lined up, or use that calculator. And also 14.9. Go ahead and add these up. 6.9 plus 23.1 plus 23.1 plus 14.9. And I get 68. 68 yards. So we're going to type in 68. Okay, we got perimeter of a square again. So if that's 17.6, across from it 17.6, and also these guys here are 17.6. And that's because it's a square, all four sides are congruent. You use the little shortcut here and say, well, if one side's 17.6, and I got four of them that are exactly the same, I can multiply 17.6 times 4, and I get 70.4. 70.4. Okay, we got a rectangle here again. Opposite sides of a rectangle are congruent. So if that guy's 3, then that one's 3. The top is 35. The bottom is 35. So when I add up all my pieces, 35 plus 35 plus 3 plus 3, I get 76. Ah, look at this one. Our picture went away. It says a square has sides of length 13 centimeters. What is the perimeter? Well, if you want to, you can draw a picture of a square to make it look like the last problems, but you don't have to if you don't need to. I'm just going to draw a little sketch for us. So square, side length's 13. Well, that means all 4 sides are the same. Now it becomes like the other problem. 13 times 4 gives us 52. 52 centimeters. Okay, a rectangle has sides of length 72 yards and 88 yards. What is the perimeter? Okay, so again, I'm going to draw a little picture here to help us out. 72, 72. Doesn't have to be drawn to scale. And now that I have all my sides labeled, I'm going to go ahead and add them all together. 88 plus 88 plus 72 plus 72. 88 plus 88 plus 72 plus 72 equals 320. Okay, this one gives us a picture again, parallelogram. Opposite sides of a parallelogram are congruent. All right, I'm actually going to stop right here. Again, notice my SMART score is a 68 out of 100. For this particular assignment, I want you to get a score of 90 or above. And that's because this particular assignment should not be that difficult. You have a lot of examples to look back through. Remember that it's a video, so you're allowed to pause the video if you need to copy down the notes if I went too fast. All right, good luck with this assignment.